Welcome back, everybody. I'm Dorothy. I'm a professional astrologer, and you can find me on the web at nhastrologer.com. And there you can read this forecast if you like. You can also find me on Facebook, Dorothy Morgan Astrologer. So today I want to talk about the eclipse that is on April 25th. It's in the sign of Scorpio, which means the sun is in Taurus. So we have a full moon lunar eclipse. Now, eclipses are more intense than regular full moons are, and so we need to pay close attention to how we are reacting emotionally. When we have a full moon, it is always about releasing the things that no longer serve us. The focus of this eclipse, and again, eclipses will bring us to places that we never thought we would be. They are so quick, they are so sudden. I'm going to give you all the basic information about a full moon eclipse in Scorpio, but we have to realize with eclipses, there is a very big unknown factor. Eclipses will move us, propel us forward further and faster than we ever thought we could be. Things that we think about and we plan for years or months or years down the road can all of a sudden be on our doorstep. All right, so be aware of this because these are fabulous opportunities. But how do we take advantage of these opportunities? Well, first thing that we need to do is we need to release. This is a full moon. So we need to release the things that no longer serve us in the department of Scorpio. So what does that mean for you? What that means is we need to focus on what we value, the things that we're hanging on to. Are we hanging on to something that we just no longer need? It's like, in a way, in a sense, I mean, think about where you live. You know, if your mortgage is just overwhelming you and you've been doing everything and fighting and fighting and fighting, trying to hang on to this because it's your dream home, maybe it just is time to release it and let it go and move on and clear your energy, clear the stresses from your life. And I know that's an extreme example, but I want you to just to use it in little examples too, in little bits in your life. Even if you've been just hanging on to too much stuff. Taurus is the things that we value, the things that we enjoy having around us, what we like. Taurus is well known for having lots of things around them because you put value on this stuff. So right now with the Scorpio eclipse, the Scorpio full moon, it's about releasing and letting go of a lot of these things. And again, it's not always easy because the Scorpio moon is exceptionally emotional. So the moon does not like being in the sign of Scorpio, to be honest with you, because it feels too much. So the main thing with this eclipse in the sign of Scorpio is we need to release and we need to shift what it is that we value. I'm not saying change something that you love. I'm saying look at the things that you think you love and that are causing you to be dragged down and are holding you down. All right, so focus in on that. And how do we do that? We do that through meditation. We do it through prayer. These are all Scorpio processes. If you're into shamanic journeying or dream journeying, all of these types of things, these are fabulous ways to go deep, to go within. That is the main thing that we need to do to find out where it is and what it is that we need to let go of. Now, if you'd like a little extra help with that, you know, I can look at your chart and we can tell you where the specifics are and we can give you game plans with that. So you can contact me through my website if you're interested. So, final note, this is a very intense energy. Many people can go through emotional upheavals at this point in time. When we go through emotional upheavals, that means we're hanging on to certain things and we're identifying too much with the ego and our things. This is about releasing our attachment to our property, to things. Doesn't mean I want you to get rid of everything. We just need to release our attachment to it. Release the attachment to the ego. This is a big process that we can go through with this eclipse on April 25th. Again, one of the best ways to do it would be through meditation and shamanic journeying. All right, so I'm going to leave you with that. Please read the forecast on my website, nhastrologer.com. And thank you very much for being here once again. And I will see you in another week or two with the next eclipse, which is on May 9th in the sign of Taurus. And in that one, we get to add back in and set in new values. All right, we'll go into that deeper then. All right, blessed be. Thank you, and namaste.